Hello everyone, this is Brian with AmusementSource.media, and we are here at SeaWorld San Antonio in San Antonio, Texas. Now, much like the other parks we cover, there are plenty of Halloween things to do here at the park, including the family-friendly Spooktacular. So this video is going to focus a lot on all of the things you can do while you're here for the Spooktacular. We'll also do a daytime walk, give you a preview of Howl-O-Scream, but we won't do Howl-O-Scream until we come back later in the year. So be on the lookout for that video. We plan on coming back to cover all of the Howl-O-Scream nighttime festivities. Now, on top of the Spooktacular and Howl-O-Scream, there's some other stuff going on. We've got a more of a confirmed timeline for the opening of Catapult Falls, so we'll talk about that. There is some construction taking place in some random areas. There's also new dining options here at SeaWorld, which we plan on checking out as well. I've heard it is very delicious. So let's check it all out. All right, we're gonna waste no time celebrating the Spooktacular. As you come in through the main entrance, you run right into Ports of Skull, which has all kinds of pirate-themed things to look at and take pictures with. So like we said, you got all kinds of photo ops. You got this over here. You've got this big boat with the Ports of Skull mast on it. And then of course, as you swing across this way, you've got all of these spooky boys right here, but they're not too spooky because this is the Spooktacular. You do have some characters out here, and this is part of the trick-or-treat stop. So you got to get your pirate on, take some fun photos, have a good time. It also looks like the Spooktacular is a great place to purchase some discount body parts from Crazy Ivan over here. Oh my. Also here in Ports of Skull are the Bones Brothers, which are some animatronic skeletons. Doesn't look like they're quite running today. It's been pretty rainy and crazy. The sun's coming out, but you can see all the water on the ground. Just got a pretty crazy rainstorm. Oh, look at this, a pet shop. You can get some skeleton pets here. Some skeleton fish and birds and all kinds of stuff. And not so spooky, but very, very lazy and comfortable. These are my spirit animals today. I wish that was me taking a nap. We've made our way into the Sesame Street Bay of Play, which is the children's area. And here at the stage, you have some fun photo opportunities with the Sesame Street characters. Elmo over there, dressed like a skeleton, ready to go. This photo op area also acts as one of the trick-or-treat trail stops. And as we swing around, there are trick-or-treat stops all the way down and throughout this whole area. Now, I'm not going to show you all the trick-or-treat stops. I don't want to spoil the fun for you, but there are multiple, and they're kind of spread throughout this area. Right out here, just out front of the Pretzel Kitchen, you have Imagine Ocean, which is a family-friendly entertainment offering at the Sea Star Theater. You can see the show times there on the right. I would encourage you to check out the SeaWorld app just in case those change from day to day. That is one of multiple family-friendly entertainment offerings during the day. And then right across from that, you have Spookly, the Square Pumpkin Maze. And this is very extensive. You go through here. There's also trick-or-treat trail stops all throughout this area, and you've got some fun characters down there to take pictures with. So up that way you have the Pretzel Kitchen, and you come down this pathway, you run into a bit of a construction area. There are some construction equipment things back there, but this spans all the way down towards the water. So not sure what this is. Nothing crazy has been announced in terms of new rides or new attractions, so we'll just have to wait and see. The suspense will kill us. But definitely not a super huge area, but a fairly decently sized construction area for sure. And just like that, we've run into one of the entrances to Howl-O-Scream. Now, one of the things SeaWorld does is a really good job of kind of delegating what areas are affected by Howl-O-Scream and which areas aren't. So, in theory, you could come out here in the evening with your family and stay in some specific areas, but I will say most of the park is Howl-O-Scream. So like we said, we'll give you a quick daytime preview of the Howl-O-Scream festivities before it gets dark. I know some of you are curious about how things look during the day when you're here with your family. Now, here to the left, we just came through the Howl-O-Scream entranceway, and right before you get to the entrance of Steel Eel, you run into the Swamp Blackwater Bayou, which is one of the haunted houses, and we can get a little bit of a closer look, but this is a very, very themed haunted house. You can see the entrance back there, but there's really not a lot to be worried about in terms of the theming out here. They did make the bar over here, the Liquid Voodoo Bar for the adults, but lots of swamp theming out here as well. As we move past the entrance and exit to Steel Eel, you run into your next haunted house, which is the Disassembly Line. Now, this one's a little bit crazy. Obviously, you can't see anything during the day, but just a heads up, it gets pretty wild in there. Another very highly themed haunted house right along back this way. To the left of the Currents gift shop is another big construction area. And if I remember correctly, I think that there was a dining stand, like a little quick snack stand back here. And I know you probably can't really see through the mesh very well, but it does look like maybe they're prepping this for another snack stand. We'll have to wait and see. This isn't a very big spot, but definitely some action going on back there. We're gonna go into Currents and see if there's any Howl-O-Scream merchandise that we haven't seen before. So we've got all kinds of Howl-O-Scream merch in here. I really dig this Howl-O-Scream logo. You can get it on a sweater too. They've got a magnet. Looks like this is a collector's 10 t-shirt, which is really cool. Comes with this little collector's 10 t-shirt price. Let's see. Don't know. There's the tag. Sweater is $75. But you also have all of these other little things too. They did also come out with a Howl-O-Scream spirit jersey with that same kind of branding on it. These are also $75. You can see the front there, and then the back says Howl-O-Scream right across it there. These are really fun. Lots of crazy colors going on there. We've got a few different kind of merchandise themes going on here, which is a lot of fun. This is more of like a witch and spell type of deal. We've got another spirit jersey with the Howl-O-Scream logo there. It's very glittery. I'm sure that shows up in the, whoa, more glittery than I thought. And then on the back, looks like you've got that crazy eye, and you've got like the moon phases. Very cool. I know people love the spirit jerseys, so it's cool to see them jumping in on that. There are some other various just Howl-O-Scream themed pieces, more magnets. They have a fun Howl-O-Scream shirt here with just a general logo and then all of the parks in the chain that celebrate the event. And it looks like you can also get a Ouija shirt and planchette set. So, if you dare, you can do that. It says there's only 500 of them, right? Yes, 500 of them. And those are $75, looks like. All kinds of stuff to pick from along here. And I bet that's the shirt there. Oh, it says $60 there. Oh, it's a $75 value. Okay, so it looks like it's $60. So, fun little shirt there. It's got the Howl-O-Scream logos there on the side too. As we leave the Currents gift shop, you have the Syndustry District. You can see the sign there. Now, during the day, nothing to worry about. And even really at night, there's nothing to worry about. It's a lot of just really talented acrobatic performers. You can see some of the pieces there. There is a bar over here as well, but no adult themes during the day to worry about. to the Catapult Falls construction. In our last SeaWorld visit, we showed off all of the changes that have happened. But recently, if you follow us on social media, we posted a news story that Catapult Falls will be opening in spring of 2024. No exact date set, but it's gotten narrowed down to the spring, which is great news. We've also run into our first daytime terror-tory look with the all-new Nightmare Midway. So lots of little props out here. I am sure that there are lots of clowns and creepy monsters at night, but during the day, really just some fun photo ops. These just kind of span all the way down. We've got another crazy clown looking thing over here. And ultimately, this new territory is going to lead us to the all-new Bunny Bradley's Haunted House, which we will get to here in just a second. Right here, just before you get to the Great White Roller Coaster, is the entrance to Bunny Bradley's Ice Cream Shop. This is a brand new haunted house this year, and as you can see, this is themed to some kind of potentially unsettling ice cream shop experience. I will keep judgment to myself for now. Maybe Bunny Bradley is a nice person, or bunny, whatever they are. Yes. As we make our way towards the entrance to the Rio Loco Rapids ride, you run into the all-new Rio Crispy Coop restaurant, which is chicken tenders, sandwiches, they've got salad, they've got nuggets. Very excited to try this out. I've heard some really good things. Let's jump in and give it a try. All right, everyone, here is a look at the 3 chicken tender combo. Comes with toast, fries, the chicken tenders. They did include the sauce, so I'm assuming you get 1 sauce, but if you want extra, it is $1.49. Now, I will say, this is a very pricey dining offering. Even with our Platinum Pass discount, it was still over $19 for this, plus a water bottle. So just keep that in mind. Definitely pricey. They are doing that whole 5% surcharge on top of charging $18 for this basket. So not a cheap option at all. Okay, we've had our price shock. Let's see if these live up to the hype. They're definitely a very different chicken tender. Ooh, it's hot, very fresh. All right, here we go. I got the honey, or I got the special sauce. I don't know what it is. That's really, really good. Completely different than the other chicken strip baskets that you can get around the park. Obviously, you can get this in sandwich form. You can get this in tender form, nugget form. But wow, really good. Let's see if the fries are any different. I'm not noticing anything different about the fries. So these seem kind of like your standard SeaWorld fries, but those chicken tenders are delicious. And the sauce is really good too. Honestly, it kind of just tastes like a honey mustard. But if you're not afraid of the price, I would definitely give this a try. It's pretty good. Now that we are nice and filled up with some Rio Crispy Coop chicken, you run into your next terror-tory, which is Vampire Point. This is also home to the Bloodthirsty Bar, and something a little interesting over here that I just noticed. So yeah, normally there's like a little market over here with the merchandise stands, but it is now opened up, and you can see Rio Loco again. That's very cool. And it is definitely very humid outside, so I don't blame people riding this today. Here they come. I'm gonna get nice and wet. Looks like they already got kind of wet, but love being able to see this ride. It's so hidden. Uh-oh, spooky tunnel time. But not that spooky because they've got these awesome fans. And just past Texas Stingray is the entrance to Milton Creek Manor. This is one of your other haunted house offerings returning for 2023. So, I want to point out, you'll kind of see you have like the skip the line and the Fear Pass entrances. The haunted houses are free. However, you can pay an upcharge if you'd like to wait in a shorter line. So those prices fluctuate. That is something I would check out on SeaWorld's website. But if you come on a busy day, it might be worth it. You can see the Z bar there just in front of the Orca Stadium. And this is where the zombie zone or I should say terror-tory is. And nothing too crazy during the day. You got some small little themed pieces here and there, but overall pretty tame. Now, if you head up this way, you run into your next haunted house, which is Zombie Horde. And this one is very interesting because it's outside in a wooded area, and it adds a lot to the experience. You can see the entrance right up there. It's a pretty wild time in there. Here at the Nautilus Amphitheater in the evening, you can catch the Monster Stomp on Ripper Row show. And then right outside of that, you've got a bar, and you've got the Ripper Row terror-tory. So all kinds of little pieces set up here. As you can see, kids aren't having any trouble with it. We'll get close up on one of these. Yeah, this is just a door. So just fun little set pieces. Here outside of Journey to Atlantis, you run into the Sirens Song area. Now they have an all new show here on this stage, and they also have sirens creeping around the area. This over here is also the entrance to the Atlantis haunted house. And I've heard it's been a little bit reimagined and enhanced a little bit this year, which is great news. I'm also loving this new animatronic that SeaWorld has installed. It's like a velociraptor or something. And just like that, we have reached the other side of the Howl-O-Scream zone, where the other set of gates is at. Now, one final Spooktacular related thing I want to point out is they do have the Sesame Street Halloween Parade. That's happening later today. Unfortunately, we'll miss it, but we have covered it in past SeaWorld videos. And anywhere you kind of see these street markings is the parade route. So mostly through the Sesame Street Bay of Play, but there are some other areas to watch as well. And our final quick look for the day is at this covered parking structure that's going over the preferred lot. You can see that stretches all the way down. And of course, these are going to be solar panels to generate energy. So on top of generating energy using the sun, preferred parking will also have some nice covered spots when this is all said and done. That does it for a nice quick visit here to SeaWorld San Antonio to check out everything they have going on for the Spooktacular event. And hopefully the daytime Howl-O-Scream attractions tour kind of gives you a good idea of where everything is laid out if you're still planning on coming to the park. Like we said, the plan is to come back later on in October and experience all of the Howl-O-Scream stuff during the night time. It's also great to see all of the little projects going on. SeaWorld's very quiet about it, but any improvement is a good improvement, especially this time of year when these types of projects aren't always happening. So that's a great sign. If y'all have any questions about SeaWorld San Antonio or Howl-O-Scream, let us know in the comments below. We thank y'all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on our next adventure.